Number 9, ensure that bad economic actors are held responsible for their decisions. No more socialism for the wealthy and rugged individualism for small businesses and for individuals and for working class people. Part of having a good economy is that, there can be cycles in the economy. People make bad decisions, there's a response, and then they do better next time. When elites get bailed out from their bad decisions, that really distorts how an economy is supposed to work. Of course, the people that are not politically connected get left holding the bag. I mean, if you think like a community bank here in New Hampshire would have been bailed out the way Silicon Valley Bank was, that's very politically connected, I got some more stuff to sell you if you believe that. We know that that's not the case, so we're not going to allow that to happen going forward. And finally, number 10, we need to rein in Congress's spending habits. They are spending us into oblivion. I believe we need structural reforms like a balanced budget amendment to the Constitution and term limits for members of Congress. But I also think as a president, you've got to be willing to lean in and use the veto pen to be able to battle against this excessive spending. And our debt, even 5 or 6 years ago, was like 21 trillion. Now it's 32 trillion. Just in the last month or so, they've added another trillion to our national debt. And it's all because Congress, it's easier for them to put it on the credit card than to actually have to make tough decisions. And so we are going to be a force against that. In Florida, we run big budget surpluses. We've paid down debt. I vetoed billions and billions of dollars of excessive spending since I've been governor to keep everything in line and to keep things going in a good direction. And we really haven't had a president since Ronald Reagan who leaned in against Congress over spending. And so I will be that president that will do that and will stand up for taxpayers and will stand up for the next generation. So at the end of the day, economic policy is really not even as much about dollars and cents. Obviously, it is. But the bigger question is, what kind of a country do we want to have? And I want a country where Americans that work hard, Americans that get the most out of their God-given ability are able to get ahead in this country, they're able to raise a family, and they're able to lead fulfilling and productive lives. And if we can't get that right, then we are not going to succeed as a country. So that is going to be our focal point. And I understand there's a lot of pessimism in the air about the direction of our country. We seem to have gone off the rails on so many different things. I think people want to see a restoration of sanity to the society. They want to see a restoration of normalcy to communities, and they're looking for, that direction. It can be done. Our decline is a choice at the end of the day. We will make that choice over the next 18 months with our presidential election, but also in other things that we do as Americans. Success for this country is attainable. Freedom that we've been bequeathed by prior generations is worth fighting for, and we have everything we need to be successful. We have the people. We have the natural resources. We have the ingenuity, and no matter how bad things get, we will always have that can-do American spirit. You can never kill it. It's always there. We just have to bring it to the surface. And we need the will to force Washington, D.C. to once again work for the American people. And my promise is this. As president, I'm not going to sit there like a wallflower. I am going to fight for our people. I am going to fight for our families. I am going to fight for our future, and I am going to fight for our way of life. I will never back down. I will stand my ground. We will take back control of our national destiny, and we will ensure that this country enjoys a new birth of freedom. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you.